And welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here today. My name is Heather Lloyd Martin, and I'm the CEO of SuccessWorks SEO Copywriting. I've received a number of questions from folks asking what I mean by the tone and feel of a web page or the voice of a web page, and if it's something that they need to worry about as copywriters or as site owners. And so I thought it was a good idea to backtrack and talk about what tone and feel is and how important it is to a web page. So a tone and feel is as simple as writing online copy in the same manner as you would speak to a prospect. It's as simple as that. So when you're writing that content, you want how you say, what you say to be in a way that the prospect will read and think, okay, this person is just like me. They understand what I need. I feel more comfortable buying from them. And so that helps them take that next conversion step. As I've talked about before with online copywriting, it's always all about the prospect. That prospect is wondering what's in it for me. And so it's one thing to have the benefits, and it's very, very important to have benefits. But if you can write those benefits in a way that resonates with that target audience, it can really make a huge difference with conversions. So generic online writing typically equals bad. It's something that won't get you the conversions you want, might not get you the readers you want because you're not connecting with your audience. And here's what I mean. Here's an example of some copy for a site that was targeting fashion-forward women that were 25 to 35 years old. So it's a very particular demographic. And the copy talks about that this discount sterling silver jewelry is designed for both daily and evening wear. And so evening wear may not be resonating with that target audience, but for sure it's not resonating when you're talking about exquisite Oscar de la Renta. So if you're dealing with a younger target audience, they're probably not shopping with high designer, especially with that site. So what we did is we ended up completely tweaking the copy in order to fit that particular target audience. And the site ended up getting a huge increase in conversions, and people were spending more money because although the copy was basically saying the same thing, it was saying it in a way that really resonated with that particular audience. So they talk about, leather bracelets are straight up styling and have been around since Fred and Barney were babies. Completely different tone and feel, completely different voice, but it made a huge difference. So before you upload a new page, maybe it's a page that you wrote, or maybe it's a page that you hired out and had a copywriter write for you, things to ask are, does the writing reflect how my target audience communicates? If your target audience is very, very formal, say you're writing for a financial institution, then the content that you write also needs to be more formal. If you're writing for folks that aren't as formal, then you have a little bit more room to move on how you write for them. So you want that writing to match. You also want to ask if there's anything you can do to make the content more personal. Again, thinking of ways to write that copy that really resonates with that target audience. Another thing to consider, and this is a big consideration with B2B companies, is am I using terminology that my target audience may not understand? I've talked to a lot of B2B companies where they are highly technical, but the people coming to their site are not highly technical. So when the web page copy has a bunch of technical buzzwords and all sorts of things that the company understands internally, but the target audience may not, there's a disconnect. And that prospect might not feel as comfortable working with that company. And finally, does the copy pop off the page and make you want to take the next action step? There is no excuse for boring copy. And whoever you're writing it for, you want to make sure that when you're reading it, you think, oh yeah, this is really good content and it makes me want to buy now or read more or contact the site owner for more information. So really take a hard look at the writing and make sure that it fits that characteristic as well. If you want more SEO copywriting goodness, I would love it if you signed up for my blog. You can do so at SEOcopywriting.com, and there's little sign-up boxes all over the pages. And I also wanted to give you a heads up that the discount on the SEO copywriting certification training is going to be ending on August 31st. So if that's something you've been interested in, now is the time. And if you have any questions, here's how to reach me. Thank you very much, everyone, and have a wonderful day.